Guys, so this is video number 3. I'm going to actually do a full-length video. The other 2 were shorts, so this is going to be another full length. I'm going to start with stretches. I know I talked about stretches a couple of times, doing a certain thing. So first we're going to go ahead to get this kind of, body ready and limbered up a little bit. Cross your arm here, grab here, pull. And what you're doing is you're stretching out this whole shoulder area down through here. Hold it for like 10 seconds.
As you can see, his arm's kind of like in almost like the L. It's kind of like diagonal, going straight shape.
Okay.
And then arm wrapped.
And then switch. Same thing.
Exact
Stretch
same.
it out. Hold it out for about 10 seconds.
See, he's back in that curved L shape.
All right. Got that going. Okay, next we're going to limber up a little bit. So we're just going to do circles.
Circles, you really don't have to do those big. You can do them smaller.
Or you can go like this.
Will say, though, going in more and doing little less small circles actually hurts a lot more than big circles.
And then you go reverse. So you can start small if you want. And then kind of just start branching out a little bit more and more and more. Loosen you up some. Okay, after this you can do twists, which helps your hips area, your shoulders, your whole spine, everything. Kind of just do it like this. And what I like to do is kind of do a punch. You can come up and do a block. You can do just regular punches. Or if you want, you can just Superman pose. Either way, just get them hips in motion. Get it going there. Work your neck. Nice circles going all the way around.
And you can do little small circles too. If you can't do huge circles, like you have a neck problem or
Yeah,
something.
if you have a neck issue, it's very easy. Just small little, and then just go the opposite direction.
Then you can also, with your neck, if you can't do circles,
You can just go front and back.
left and right.
So that works everything out. So now that you're all nice and limbered up here, you can also do other things. I'm going to have my son jump in on that one. That way he can show you some stuff as well. All right, so I got him down on the floor. He decided he wanted to get involved, so I'm having him there. He's also a bigger boy too, so this helps out a lot. And also it can show progression. When he first started off, he was right about there with doing his splits, doing his toe touches. If you can't touch your toes, very simple. Go for your knees. Eventually slowly grab your pant leg, and then just slowly work your way down. All right? So
And then you can go down middle, like this. Then with progression, I eventually, about over 2 months' time, I got to here.
a lot bigger spread.
And currently, I am here, which is a lot more than about, maybe say about a year ago.
So I just wanted to show you progression. He wanted to show you progression. And as well, if you need to, if you want to stretch out a little bit more, what you do is
And here, hand on your back, push up and scoot in and not move your heels.
and then your feet plant, which lock you in, which stretches. Now that's going to stretch this area down through here, your groin area. It also helps limber up your back area, your spine when you lay down. So it stretches your whole entire body that way.
Yep.
And it
And
helps.
then, if you can't get your legs like this, another thing you can do, put your other leg in like this, breathe in, breathe out.
And as you're breathing out, that's when you stretch down. Same thing applies. If you can't touch your ankle, toes, anything like that, what you do is do exactly what he just did. Stretch as far out as you can possibly can. If you like, next video, I'll jump in there and I'll do these stretches. That way you can see my progression and where I've been, where I can barely do it. I'm not going to lie. Back issue, back surgery, all that other kind of stuff, plus overweight. My stretching isn't the greatest on the floor. But
Another thing that you can do is a thing called a butterfly stretch,
yes,
which is a lot easier for some people. It depends, but all you do is bring your legs in like this and sit like this. I used to have to do mine out here. Now I can do them like this.
once again, that does your groin, all that other good stuff. All right, now we're going to kick back to me. Thank you, Darren. All right, so now we're back from Darren being on the floor. So the next warm-up we're going to do is just kind of move your hips back and forth like this. If you don't want to look foolish, all you got to do is the Macarena. No, I'm playing. Either that, or if you don't want to do the Macarena, you can always do, what is it? Shakira, Shakira, my hips don't lie. But no, you just kind of swing it back and forth, kind of like you're doing a hula hoop. And do the other opposite direction at the same time. All right, the next thing you can do is put your knees together. You bend at a slight little bend, and you go like this. Eventually, over time, you can put your hands on your knees. And that warms your knees up, warms your legs up. All that'll be good. All right. Then you can also do high steps. My high steps ain't that good, but it'll get better and better over time. Plus, it helps you whenever you get into, I don't know, let's say karate like my children are. They also help you out tremendously because you got a chamber, then you kick. So it helps out a lot. You can't just swing that leg out. So
which, when I go back over there to show you something, I'll show you that.
And then, after you get that going, you also got your, and I'm not trying to, do anything here, but you got your ankle. Kind of rotate the ankle. Go back this way. You can go side to side. And that just helps you out here. I'm doing both ankles. Front, back. Nice little rotation here. Limber you up a little bit. All that stuff right there I did. Notice I'm not out of breath. I'm not over or anything like that. They're nice. They're easy. There's something you can do. My body starts to feel it. My muscles are kind of feeling it. Everything's getting stretched and limbered up. And then when you want to go into heavier things, more, I don't know how you say it, aggressive exercises, without this foundation, them aggressive exercises are going to hurt you. Do these first. These right here, simple warm-ups every morning, every day, will build your foundation. After you get this foundation, then you can start getting into bigger, better things. Because if you're not limber and you try to grab something like, Hulk strong, no. Hulk going to weak out and drop stuff. So, I'm going to switch over now and give you back to Darren.
Alright, so now I'm standing here not on the ground this time. So, without me warming up my legs at all, this is how high I can kick. Yeah, it's decently high, but I know I can kick a lot higher. So I'm going to do these for maybe about 20 seconds, okay? Which, what it does is it warms up your legs, it warms up your body, it allows you to move a lot more. It helps you also with kneeing, is some of the things that it helps you with. It's been about maybe, I would say, 10 seconds now.
Roughly, yeah.
Roughly, alright. It helps you out a lot when you do it. You go like this, but even doing little ones like this is good. It still warms you up. It's just am a lot younger and a lot more limber, so I can get up higher. Now, with all that warming up, now watch how high I can kick. I can kick at his head level. For reference, you're 5'11"?
Roughly, yeah, about 5'10", yeah. 5'10", 5'11".
One more ground exercise you can do that won't put you out of breath is this. This is, if you don't have back problems or anything, is back raises. All you do is just lay like this. You go up, back down. Up, back down. Up, back down. And eventually, I used to only be able to get like here. Now I'm raising up a lot more.
And that keeps you nice and limber, guys.
Well, now I'm going to hand it back over to him.
All right, guys. So
have a good day.
Have a good day. Try to stay healthy. Try to stay fit. Thank you.